To Modded Minecraft episode 3. We have gone exploring and we have stumbled upon a cave. Now hopefully, let me reorganize this. We had an incident with a drowned that did not go according to plan, but we are in a decent sized cave. And I'm working on finishing lighting this place on up. It is not near complete, but it is, I do believe, the best I'm going to get at being finished. Oh, and I didn't even see this up here. Glad I went down there. There we go. And we're not going to be able to go any farther over there at the moment. We are down to 7 torches, so, and well, I guess I could always make some more, but we also were lucky enough not to run into too many mobs down here. In the top part of this, a couple of zombies, and that was it. So we did not have too much of a problem, and I feel like heading that way would and we're actually gonna have to go up and out because I don't have any wood. So I could go out that way, but I feel like I'm gonna need a if I head on back over this way, we are right here by our forest. You can see where we came down over. That is our cherry grove over there. Our base is over in that direction. You can see by the bee. And there we go. That should give us a little bit of extra. There we go. Like I said, this is a massive cave, and I haven't even shown you the best part of what's over there. It's terracotta. Awesome. There we go. That is more of a ravine. There we go. Okay. So back into the cave. And we actually came in here for iron. There's plenty of other ores. We're going to focus on some iron, however. Grab some coal too, because being early game, we don't have some of the other farms that can be used as fuel. So to smelt up any of this copper or iron ore, we are going to need that coal. And it's copper, that's coal. Coal. Oh, there's some iron. That brings our total up to 4. I'm wanting about a full stack. I'm not sure I can get a full stack in here, but... So let me show you what's really cool. It goes clear down to almost bedrock. I am pretty sure. I am pretty sure it almost goes clear down to bedrock. It's gotta be close. It has got to be close. So. If I come over here. Oh, we've got a spot of 0. You can really see it. It's rather cool. And I will definitely enjoy exploring it. And the really nice thing is, like, if you stand here and you look out over the edge, I can see the blue of lapis lazuli over there. I can see a big iron ore streak over there. Plenty of copper and iron over there. And I was standing in one of these spots. Oh, right there. You can just see the light blue peeking at us. That's a diamond, guys. Which is, of course, why I worked on installing that resource pack. And there we go. Oh, and this right here, that's all stackable. Makes beds able to be stacked, water buckets, regular buckets, all of that kind of stuff. So it is, however, only a forge mod. It is not a fabric mod. Fabric has another one that is very similar called all stack up, something of that nature. And it's actually even cooler. Well, there's several different fabric mods, and I've used a couple of them, never in a video, though I am thinking about using one in a video here very shortly. But the see it over there, but I can't actually get over to it, which is why I think I've seen more copper up here and coal than I have seen iron, which is a little bit of a bummer. But we will definitely come back. You can just see all the glowing ores, so we will definitely be coming back. I'm just very specific in what I'm looking for at the very moment. And so we will be moving on. I will check up here. Oh, not quite. And again, not quite. Okay, we are gonna have to wrap up with this cave. It's not as great as I was hoping. And don't get me wrong, there's 50 million ores. And if we could go down, if I had some armor and felt safe going down, it would be even better. Unfortunately, I don't, and we don't have armor, and I don't feel safe going down without it. So, and over to this side, and we are gonna go over here just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Plenty of jungle ward over here, but you can see our base is over here. So it's not like even that is really far from our base, or where our base is going to be. So as you might remember from the brief time elapse at the end of our last video, we did some resource gathering, and then we went through and we leveled out this land a little bit. I am working, before we begin on this, however, because I'm wanting to do some landscaping and put in some farms and that kind of thing. When we do that, I am trying to wait until we have enough iron. We are at 5 pieces. So not really as much iron as I was really looking for. We went over and we checked our stony shore isle over there. And we've got a pretty good sized underwater ruin over there as well. Kept spawning drowned on us. Then we have the stones over by our village, which gave us the first couple of them. But other than that, we have come up missing on several resources. So we are going to have to go on a bit of adventure. Gonna drop this off and go do some more exploring, because we need to find a few things, not just iron ore. We need to also find some... We're going to be eating carrots for a little bit. We need to also find some sugarcane, which we have not done yet. Among other things. We're going to take that one with us. Stick that there. Okay, so this is going to go on in here. Not that there's a whole lot more space. And we are out of space. There we go. And from there, We're going to go ahead and slip the boat in here, and we are going to head on this way. Follow along this path over here and see what we run into. We don't have too much time left in the video, but hopefully we can find either a slightly bigger stony shore or something of that nature. Go. Well, we found some melons. And what I was doing there is, if you look at the F3 and you're looking at something and you check your target block, it's going to say what the item's in, some other information. So it's got all of our Terravith information, but it also says hashtag Enderman Holdable, hashtag Minecraft Mineable Axe. So what it's saying there is that is what is going to be best used on that specific item. And it works with all sorts. If you looked at it here, it should be mineable shovel. If I look at one of the trees, it's going to be mineable axe. If I'm on dirt, it's going to say mineable pickaxe. If you look at a spider web, it's going to say mineable sword. Actually, I do believe. Now, for some, it is very specific, and that is what you have to use, no exceptions, or it will not drop. On others, that is the item that will do it the easiest, the quickest. But it isn't a requirement. Such as dirt. I can do it with any of these, but it's easiest and fastest if I do a shovel. So, go. Got a bit of a stony shore going on over here, so we're going to go ahead and check it out. Now, if these were a lot higher, they would definitely have iron in them, but as it stands right now, they're really hit or miss. Oh my goodness! I completely did not see that up on the hill. We are going to have to go explore that before the end of the episode. As for that over there, that is the edge of the ocean ruin that I was talking about just a few minutes before. That sort of sprinkled from there out to that other island out there that's by our closest to our base. So, go ahead and explore this real quick before we go back to get that structure. And we will be doing a seed review eventually. One thing to remember is that unless you are running the exact mods that I am running, it will turn out different. And I mean, I am specifically in 1.18. If you load this in a different version, it will give you a different generation. It's not like your regular vanilla Minecraft where you can load it in half a dozen different versions and it's still going to give you round about the same seed. May have a couple of different biome changes, but it's going to be more like you're loading a 1.17 world and then you're loading the same seed in 1.18. You're going to see some of that shift changes. The same, I spawned in one seed that I really liked, and it was in that 1.18.1. I couldn't get it to load in 1.18.2, so I copied the seed over and created a new world. World generation was completely different. So, and it seems we are having a small glitch. So we will be back in just a moment, and we are back after that game crash. Glad I could recover my world. I've had a few crashes where we haven't been able to, but that is also why I'm keeping plenty of backups of this specific world. I have begun to learn my lesson. And I'm starting to think we may be on an island. If we are, it's not a bad one. There we go, and we are headed on up here. Oh my goodness! We seem to have a whole nother village up there. An interesting village. That must be a structure generation from the structure mods that we have installed. I have not done much exploring, so I don't know on that specific mod, so I don't know what all that mod would have included. Ouch. So, up there we have a structure that we want to explore real quick. Doesn't look like it's much of anything. It's just sort of like a temple wall. Looks like it's more of a jungle wall. Here. Doesn't give us a name, but it is still pretty nice. But if we head on up here, we can see one that is even cooler. There's a very interesting looking village up here. Much more advanced. Got deep slate up here. I'm going to assume that that is part of the decorations and not actually telling us that there's an azalea tree nearby. And with that, we are going to go ahead and say thank you for watching this video, and we will be exploring this village next episode. In the meantime, have a great and wonderful Minecraft day.